Yo, 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 what's up, cool? Y'all come on in, man. Come on in. We gonna do a little Friday night edition of this Black Cat Panther podcast. Y'all come on in, man. Come on in. Wipe your feet off, man. Ring the bell. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it in here. Let's get it on. I know y'all been sitting around here watching the combine, things like that, trying to get in your mind. Oh man, who doing this? Who's doing that? Who's gonna have who? Hey, I know it. Hey, you got a lot, man. You got a lot going on. Patty Grimes, Chris, what's going on, man? I see you, man. Y'all keep coming on in, man. Come on in. We get ready to
Yes,
get it.
sir.
We gonna get into it just like we do, how we do. And what I want to do tonight was something. It's not quite a mock draft or anything like that. I just wanted to pretty much check the temperature on how people was feeling, how things was going as you looking at the combine all week long. I think they was Q what skill set they doing today? Did they do quarterbacks, wide receivers,
It's
edge?
tight.
They uh
It's tight ends, receivers, and later on it's going to be quarterbacks throwing. And tomorrow is going to be guards and tackles.
okay, guards and tackles and stuff like that. That's where we need to be, y'all. Tomorrow will be a day, especially for the Carolina Panthers. Talking about us, y'all. Let's don't get this is the only reason why I want to do this today. Like I said, we're not on our regular scheduled program. Y'all know usually we go on in the mornings and things like that. You know, we working and focusing on other things. One thing we focusing on: Panthers after dark. You're gonna hear me say this a couple times. Hey man, I'm really excited about this show. Members only, 4 members, by members, 4 members. I say that again: 4 members, by members, 4 members. The members are gonna run this platform for real. Um, if you ain't a member, you missing out. You better get you. Hey, you better catch the train. You're not gonna be. It's members only. Members only. That's the reason for being a member. This is gonna be members only. It's going down Thursday nights, 6:30. Thursday nights at 6:30. The next time we speak, I will give you the kickoff date, time for the new pilot. Uh, one of the baddest shows on YouTube, Panther Wise, Panther After Dark. Become a member. Get in where you fit in. It's for members, by members, members only. Panthers After Dark. We got a new cast that's gonna be running it. Members. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be raw. It's y'all show. Members. Um. Now get back to the content. What I was talking about is this right here. Carolina Panthers fan base is gonna go all off and jump off the cliff. We need a wide receiver. We need this. We need that. Y'all got to understand. We've had 2 drafts in the David Tepper era that I can tell you 100% that we muffed up. So therefore, you have to go find that talent. Carolina Panthers can upgrade at every position. They can stand to upgrade at every position. Y'all know we have bad contracts. We have people we got to sign. We have all types of issues that go on in an NFL franchise. So concern yourself just about a wide receiver, a certain wide receiver. Don't get all excited and this and that because this guy ran a 4.2, 4.4, 4.4, whatever. We only got three, four, five, six draft picks, y'all. So that guy that you probably looking at, if he's coming from a Power Five school, he's one of the best at his certain position, and he's doing all these numbers right here. This combine, we probably not gonna get him. Two, points of emphasis is offensive guard, offensive guard, offensive guard, offensive guard. Dan Morgan told you the other week, right now, in the foreseeable future, Ikemi Kwanu is not moving to interior alignment, is not moving to a guard. Because all that would do was make you be in paying a guard 20 plus million and then not paying another rookie tackle or either a free agent tackle more than that or the same amount. That would give us an expensive line. Now you can't get wide receiver help, running back help, uh, any kind of other type of help you want to get on offensive side of the ball. Then that hurts you signing your Brian Burns, if you your Frankie Louvu, if you want to bring back this guy, that guy, it kind of enables us to make moves to make this team better for the foreseeable future. Now, we have picks at 33. We have picks at 65, y'all. We have picks at 102. We have picks at 141. We have picks at 165. And we have picks at 180. Second round pick is, of course, the 33. The third round pick, of course, is 65. Fourth, the 102. Fourth, so we have two fourths. The 141, 165 will be a fifth round pick, and then your last pick in the sixth round is at 180. Those are prime picks because of where we are. We pick them first in every tier, unless we have a pick given to us by somebody else because of via the trades that we did last year, years before that. You know, we still spending stuff off the Sam Donald trade, y'all. Make no mistake about that. We still got picks that we had to give away from that and other stuff that we did out here. But before I get into it, what you think about it, Q? I don't
Well,
think
I'll
Q
put it
still there.
like
Oh,
this. I'll put it like this. We got to make the most of these draft picks this year, right here, and that's why we're sitting here in this combine position where we're trying to figure out. First of all, I know everybody heard the news that was going out. The Carolina Panthers brought in Xavier Legette for two different meetings. You don't bring in a player of his caliber who had over 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns last season, averaging close to 17 and a half yards per catch if you aren't serious about potentially bringing him in. So, but that's the thing. This guy is slated to be a third round pick. So, what does that
Mhm.
say? If they're bringing him in for two visits, that means that the Carolina Panthers are potentially probably looking at a guard with the second round pick because he will be available third round. Xavier Legette from South
Okay.
Carolina, the University of South Carolina.
Mhm. Bo
There you go.
Beasy, nah, I ain't thought about starting a trucking channel, dog. you know, we could do something like that. That might be another channel we start up on the Black Cat. It's hey,
Yeah,
sky's the limit,
yeah.
baby. Sky's the limit. Hey, now, Q just segued into what I was just getting ready to. He read my mind. Xavier Legette came in. They looked at him how many times, Q? Twice? Two meetings or something like that?
Dos.
They had him?
Dos.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, let's start with that. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
said everybody let's say about a wide receiver, this wide receiver. Let's talk about Mr. Xavier Legette. Okay, Mr. Xavier Legette is from South Carolina. He's done his college stint at South Carolina University. He is
Mm-hmm.
a wide receiver. He stands at 6'3", 227 pounds.
Close to my
Okay?
hometown too, Mullins, South Carolina, right on the
Okay.
outskirts of Florence. So he's a
Right at
hometown
that
product.
yep. Mullen Florence. Okay, Xavier Legette is 23 years old, Q. 23. Now we get to harping on some of these guys that's not in the age of 20 to 22.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where they
Yeah.
start talking. you guys like a Bo Nix and who else is old?
Phoenix Jr.
Pennis Jr., Spencer Rattler. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys. Hell, we got DJ Johnson last year. He 25. He was 25 when he come out. A lot
Hmm.
of people don't like that. Now Xavier Legette, most mock drafts coming off at 64. On the big board right now, he is 56 on the big board right now. He is the 12th wide receiver in this whole draft of 320 or 302, something like that, players that went in there and for this draft, that
Hmm.
signed in for this draft, that committed to this draft. He's 12th of wide receiver. So that means he's not bad, y'all. He's mid-tier, top 15, top 10, if you will, depending on who, you know, is judging. Okay? So that's Xavier Legette. Xavier Legette this year, Spencer Rattler quarterbacking over there in South Carolina. Xavier had 1,255 yards, 71 receptions, Q, and 12 touchdowns. No,
Yeah,
7
he's a
touchdowns.
serviceable guy. 7 touchdowns.
Serviceable
Yeah,
guy.
like I said.
Very, very serviceable. Very serviceable.
But
Now,
go. I'm
go
gonna
ahead, go.
stop you right there because out of the tier of receivers, if I had to make my choice between Keon Coleman, Troy Franklin, Xavier Worthy, Adonai Mitchell, or Xavier Legette, I'm going with some of those other guys over him. I'm sorry. At
I'm
six
glad you.
foot three,
I'm glad you said that.
yes, sir.
You
Go
know
ahead.
why? You know why I'm glad you said that. That is the point. See, that's why I ain't saying nothing. That's the point of this live right here. Because every one of y'all thinking just like you. Every one of y'all thinking just like you. I'm gonna get him. I'm winning 33. What I'm gonna get him for? You know why the Panthers saying that? This is what the Panthers is telling me, Q. We trading back.
Well, even if they
We trading
trade
back.
back, I didn't say at 33 I would take him. I just said that he's not my choice of receiver in the second or third round, even if we do trade back.
All them guys that you named, them guys that you rattled off, are gonna be gone before you get to like Mr.
No, sir.
Leggett. Now,
No,
I'm telling
sir.
Mr. Leggett,
Adonai Mitchell, and Xavier Worthy will be available in the mid second round, as well as I didn't even name one of my favorites. Uh, Devontae Walker will be available in the third round.
well,
So
yes,
we have
sir.
a bevy of guys that with options we could take a look at to be a bona fide number one. There's a bevy of guys. Come on,
Man,
man. You already know what time it is, bro. I do my homework, go. I know what time it is.
once again, I'm glad you said that. Now, like I said, Mr. Leggett will be there at those later rounds. So that is telling me that the Carolina Panthers will be trading back.
They got
Okay,
them.
with
They got them listed 6'3" pop.
the Carolina Panthers having the 33 pick, they're gonna go talk to a guy that's scheduled to be 65 and 56 and 12th on the big board, right? And you at 33. Okay, that's telling me that these guys, Dan Morgan, Canales, whoever
Sound like to
else that's
me,
in.
they all over the place. Sound like to me, and they're saying best player available just in case. You know, it's an insurance policy to make sure whoever they pick, the fans don't go in an outcry. That's what I'm taking
Hmm.
from it, go. Best player available. The reason why they steady saying that is for you guys not to lock your mind in on a receiver, not to lock your mind in on a lineman, not to lock your mind. But if you look at who's available around 33, like you said, there's the potential to trade back, but there's also the potential to also say the best thing that's sitting there is going to be an offensive player,
Line.
a
Mm-hmm.
lineman, an offensive
Some
lineman,
type of
bro.
some type of offensive lineman, some type of offensive player. Which, like I said, again, is great for the Carolina Panthers, bro. I was trying to bring them up. My stuff don't wanna. It's been sitting here all day. Now
It's all
everything wanna
good.
fucking slow like a motherfucker. And I was getting ready to
Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Come on in, wipe your feet off on the mat. Like my man Logic said right here, hit the like button, people. Come on in. The water is fine. Look,
the water
we're going to
is
walk
that.
on water today. We're going to make sure that the water is personable and it is warm for you. Come on in and wipe your feet off on the mat.
Mhm. Y'all let me restart everything. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, to me, Q, I read the tea leaves. That's our saying around here, right? Read them tea leaves. If you get ready to say you got a Keon Coleman, Troy Franklin, all these other guys who gonna be right there on that cusp of that 33, y'all. That 33. That means, and that tells me, all right, they know that on Friday night, Friday morning, somebody's gonna say, man, I've got to get this guy right here in this draft. And I can't let this team, that team jump ahead of me. Cause it may be rumor this guy's talking to the Panthers, this guy's talking to the Falcons, this guy's talking to that. I need this piece right here to go on my team. So, therefore, what they're gonna end up doing is they're gonna call us as the Carolina Panthers. We need to trade out of 33. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying jumping all over the board. You have to find a trade partner. That's where the GMing and the scheming and everything that comes in. Okay? So once you find this trade partner, I got Washington has multiple third round picks. The Cardinals have multiple picks. And I think it was the LA Rams have multiple picks. Now if you trade back with these guys, you still have a candidate like Xavier Legette. It will still be sitting there for you with that first pick or even that piece that you got from your trade partner. So that gives us more picks because the way I'm looking at it, Q, now this is just me. Now think about it now, y'all. I'm not saying y'all this is written in stone now. I'm just saying this is the way Gold is looking at it. We need to go with an offensive lineman. Offensive lineman is the biggest number of talent in this draft in 2024. If I'm just sticking out there just like that and say, wherever your position of need, and Carolina Panthers have position of need everywhere. But the biggest thing Carolina Panthers say we need to do is address this offensive line for our young quarterback, correct?
Yeah, I
Get him
agree.
a
I
weapon.
mean, if you're trying to keep the
Go ahead.
guy upright, I mean, yes, you address that, but the number one thing with your young quarterback, he was deficient all the way around the board.
Okay.
It's a slippery slope, go because you want to get him the help that you figure he needs, but that comes with getting everything on the exact board for the whole offense. I mean, because you're gonna need a tight end, you're gonna need a running back, uh, you're gonna need receivers, you're gonna need a whole offense to help this guy out. So this is the number one thing. I would hate now. How would you feel if we bolster up this offensive line but get no weapons for him?
All right, you give me back Colt. I'm at Q.
Huh?
I'm good with it. Okay. I couldn't hear you just a minute ago. I went out.
I said,
Okay.
how would you feel if we bolster up the offensive line and get this guy no weapons, and then he comes out and look the same way that he did this year?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna get him a weapon. You gonna okay? Real talk. Let's talk. Let's talk realistically. So Xavier Legette, that's who we're talking about right now, right?
That's the
As
Carolinas
a
boy. That's
potential.
who they want.
Okay. Now, give me. You just told me you wouldn't take him over Adada Mitchell, and a couple more other guys out there, right? Now, and then you also said at 1,255 yards that he was serviceable, right? So is he
Yes,
an
sir.
upgrade? I'm just gonna ask the question, yes or no question.
Hmm.
Do you think he is an upgrade from what we put on the field last year?
No, I don't think he's an upgrade because right now, Agent Thielen right now working this entire field just gave you 1,000 plus yards. And yes, this young boy, Xavier Legette, like I said, he's built, he's chiseled, he's speed, he is a weapon, but he's not a dynamic playmaker. You get what I'm saying? He's not a guy that you could say, okay, let's focalize putting the offense around. Like when DJ Moore used to be on the team, you had to account for DJ Moore and his
Hmm.
ability to break away and have yards after the catch. You had to account for him. You had to account for a Christian McCaffrey. With this guy Xavier Legette, nobody. I'm. When you play South Carolina, you're not accounting for Xavier Legette. I'm sorry, you're just not. I hate to say it. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but
Okay.
if I had to choose a receiver, I'm looking for Bryce Young, one that fits his skill set. I'm looking for a guy that in the open field can make people miss. And the only ones that I see, and this is just me personally, there's two guys automatically. That's Xavier Worthy and that's Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin is the big bulky receiver, but he is speedy as hell and shifty. Xavier
Okay.
Worthy is the smaller guy that's quick as hell, and he'll make you miss and can elude all defenders in front of him. That those are
Okay.
two
Now,
different types of
but
receivers that you need for a young quarterback.
now let's talk about now. Let's talk about position. Okay. Let's just go with those guys right there because we ain't trying to go with a whole draft board. We
Yeah.
just analyzing, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all see, we're getting strat. Y'all see what it says? Carolina, the strategy. We're doing strategy tonight, y'all. Just the strategy. Don't get it twisted. We're not saying this is what they should do. This guy getting ready to be off the chain. We're doing strategy tonight. Okay? We're trying to maneuver this chessboard of what it is called the draft. And, and,
Hmm.
and, and, and then y'all looking at guys in the combine and stuff while it's still going on because we haven't even went into free agency or anything like that. Now, let Q just name two guys. He named
Hmm.
Troy Franklin and he named Xavier Word. Now,
Better than
let's
Legette.
talk about let's talk about Mr. Troy Franklin, y'all. See, for everybody in the back who doesn't who's not real apt about knowing these guys or whatever. Troy Franklin, University of Oregon, wide receiver, 6'3", 178 pounds.
And what do
He's
he run, go?
21.
And what do he run? At 6'3", what do he run? This cat almost running a 4.3. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't got his 40 time down on everything I'm reading. Do I
This
might
cat
do.
is
Yeah, look at
fast
me.
as hell. And if in the right hands, you're looking at another Justin Jefferson in the right hands. It
He
like
is
if he were to go to the right destination with the right quarterback, you can have a dynamic playmaker at receiver with Troy Franklin.
21 years
That's
of
all I'm
age,
saying.
y'all. Like I was saying, Mr. Legette was what, 23, right? Q
Yeah.
20. Mr. Legette was 23. Age does matter, y'all, because you don't want these guys to be 30 some years old and then you coming up with a second contract year going into by the time we starting to get uh um we starting to come into our own as the Carolina Panthers, and we looking now. Our number one receiving target is 32 years old, 33 years old, a little longer in the tooth, and now we got to go back in the draft or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You kind of defeating yourself. You need to get younger, stronger, faster, better, this and that. This is called combine NFL draft strategy, y'all. Strategy. Okay? So now, what was that? 21 years of age. Now, on the mock drafts, he's going 32, and on the big board Q, he's going 31, and he's set to say he's the sixth wide receiver in this whole draft. We said Mr. Leggett was the number 12. He's the number 6, right? Y'all keep
Yes,
up
sir.
with us now.
Yes, sir.
So, this is why I'm talking about Leggett, because a talent like Troy Franklin will be gone, Q. We
I
strategizing now.
I understand, go, but what I'm saying is it's dependent upon where you want to take your pick at. What do you think is more vital right now? Scoring points or being able to protect the quarterback and keeping them upright? Now,
Well,
most guys will say as a team, the number one thing you do is build through the trenches. That's what
yes, sir.
old school guys will say. This new young generation that wants to put up points is going to say, you go out, you get the flashy receiver. So
Hmm.
it's dependent upon whose taste that's over here taking a bite of the cake. It's all of
Well,
what you want, bro.
Taking a
one
bite
thing
out of the
about it
cake.
is this right here. This is the thing about it. We're strategizing, correct? Are we not strategizing?
Yes, no doubt.
Hello?
No doubt,
Oh
driver.
yeah,
No
we
doubt.
strategizing.
I'm right here.
So let's be one. Let's be realistic. Let's be
Hmm.
realistic. To get Troy Franklin, what do the Carolina Panthers have to do to get Troy Franklin? In your eyes, now we're strategizing.
Okay, this is me strategizing. In order to get a Troy Franklin, they have to stay at 33 and make him their selection at 33. And if somebody goes to get him, then you in trouble. You have to deviate and go to a guy like either Xavier Worthy or Mitchell. One of those guys are going to be available at 33, though.
So what you saying is, do you think Troy is gonna be available at 33?
I
Would you
do
bet on it?
think
Would you bet on it?
I
You as
would.
current,
I
would you
would.
bet on it? Okay now,
I
okay.
would go.
Y'all hear him when we get closer. When we get closer now, hey, all bets is on out here now. When we get closer, when we get a little bit closer, we gonna see if anybody want to spend U.S. currency on their
Go.
picks. What's
We done
going
did
on,
mock
everybody?
draft after mock draft after mock draft. And like I told you before, you got to understand how the board is going to drop. This is a tackle and offensive guard draft. And you're going to have a
Yes,
lot
sir.
of those guys going. Offensive linemen are going to go probably half of the first 30 picks is going to be offensive linemen. Probably
Yeah, and people
10,
gonna get pushed
maybe
out.
11 of them.
Yeah, and people gonna get
Most of them
pushed
going
out.
to be offensive tackles, offensive guards. After that, you're going to have maybe 4 picks, 3 picks, 4 picks in the first round going to be quarterback. Because make no mistake about it, Caleb Williams, Drake May, JJ, Bo Nix, potentially all could go in the first round, and Jalen Daniels. So 5. You got 5 potential because people keep forgetting Denver Broncos are sitting there and the Minnesota Vikings are both
12,
sitting there without a
11,
quarterback.
12, and 11. We
So yeah,
strategizing, y'all. Y'all see how we
just
strategize?
strategizing.
But Q,
What's up?
you don't know that. You're talking about the unknown. We're talking about the known. Because we're not talking about trades and all that stuff that's going to go on that night, which we know Russell Wilson ain't going to be in Denver. We know Kirk
Yeah,
Cousins
we
going
know
to
that.
cost them 20,
Kirk Cousins
$28
gone.
million if they trade him, if they tag him, or whatever they do. And we
Go.
know
If
that
there
Minnesota,
is a mock draft right now that don't have a quarterback going to Denver or Minnesota, it's a
yeah,
damn wrong mock draft. Because if you think Sean Payton, who just got rid of the whole goddamn quarterback because of money and financial issues. If you think this summer bitch ain't heading in there with the first pick and going to get him a quarterback, you a damn new fool. You a new
Y'all
fool.
see how we y'all see how we strategizing? And y'all if
Yeah.
y'all picking up what we put down, you see how we strategize. This is how in the war room they supposed to work a draft board. Did you see that last year in that video? No, you seen Scott Fitter looking at David Tepper. You seen uh uh Dan Morgan looking down the damn table. Huh? Who is that? Who over there? You seen these motherfuckers calling Steve Smith. You seen James clapping his hands for a fifth round damn pick. You see what I'm saying? Did you hear anybody strategizing and plotting and scheming and backstabbing? That's what you got to do when you
hmm
trying to build championships. You understand?
Well, it's
What's
called
going on, AJ
predicting.
Brooks? Highway
Yep.
70 boy. Hey, Dom 34, all y'all in the house, Carolina Logic, popping my man. I see y'all, Supernova. Hey, y'all, man, y'all keep coming on in, man. We got a smoker for you right now today. Like I keep telling y'all, man, Panther after dark. Black Cat Panther after dark. Thursday nights, 6:30. I'm going to tell you when the kickoff ceremonial
Yes, sir.
show is getting ready to present
hmm
itself to
hmm
y'all. This is gonna be the rawest thing on YouTube. It's so raw, it's stinking, y'all. Nothing
Yes,
but the
sir.
Carolina Panthers, the rawness, the real deal.
Yes, sir.
Members only. Be there
Raleigh
or be square.
strategize. Raleigh strategize, driver. Raleigh strategize.
KJ the Great, what's going on, man? Jeremy, what it do? I see you there, buddy. Okay, where were we at there, Q? Where was we at?
Strategizer.
Oh,
Strategizer, driver. Because, like I
If
just
Jay
told
can
you,
work,
in in
go ahead, go ahead.
in the first round, if you think that Sean Payton, who is quarterbackless right now, is going to go in this draft and not prioritize the quarterback position, you
Mm,
got another thing coming. If you think, what's the guy O'Connell? O'Connell them just turned down.
yeah,
They just turned down probably one of the most solid quarterbacks that we know, consummate professional. They told him at 37 years old, no sir, we will go into the draft and find and get younger. So to have two guys that you know, because right now they got Bo Nix and they got JJ McCartney falling to the second round.
and
I predict right now that those two are going to go to one of those two teams right there.
yeah.
And that's not
Because
even calling
now he
the
ain't talking
Raiders.
crazy
That ain't
because
even
he
me
ain't
calling
talking
the
crazy
Raiders.
because think of this. This is Minnesota's situation that they in. $28 million dead cap, whether if they tag Kurt, whether they sign him or whatever. That's why the Nail Hunter ain't signed. That's why they just cut running backs. That's why they cut wide receiver already, y'all. They getting low already because they gonna take a $28 million hit in the red. They still have to sign Justin Jefferson. So they need to get a quarterback on a rookie deal. So that
Well,
affects the board. That affects us. That affects us.
they
It's
already
gonna
got
knock
the
down receivers.
receiver position figured out. They got Addison, they
Yes,
got Justin Jefferson, they even got TJ Hawkinson over there. They got that position under
yes.
wraps. They just need somebody to be able to pass the ball and get the rock to them. And imagine how threatening it would be to have a Bo Nix in Minnesota or JJ McCartney, efficient guys who comes out
Efficient guy.
here. Now, Bo Nix had over 45. It was 4,500 yards. He put up what 40 plus touchdowns at Oregon.
40. Yeah.
At
Hold
Oregon,
on.
bro.
I get Bo. I get Bo. Because and then JJ had close to what Bo had. You understand? JJ had
So
close to what Bo had.
you gotta you gotta stop the foolishness in thinking that this year they won't go and get them quarterbacks this year
Four-
because what
45
we
on
keep
8.
Yeah.
45.08.
Yeah.
77.4 completion. So if that ain't steady, Eddie, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
45 touchdowns, y'all.
Yep.
Shit.
What you gonna
Hey,
do with 45 touchdowns?
I know my damn quarterback didn't have it last. And I know we talking about college and we talking about the pros, but hey, I ain't seen them type of numbers in the Carolina Panthers jersey this year. I didn't. So y'all do with that what you want to. I'm just saying.
Well, go. Maybe you.
Just
Well, I ain't gonna even do that. I ain't gonna even do that. I was about to say
it
go to
is. It
Alabama.
is.
Go back
It
to
is.
Alabama.
No, I'm not.
But
No, no,
I
no,
ain't.
I'm not. Ah,
Exactly. So the
that's
point
right.
that we're trying to make around here is half of the first round is going to be offensive tackles, offensive guards. Then you're going to have quarterbacks going off the board, and then you're going to have receivers start. Like I said, but you got guys like Marvin Harrison, Roman Doomsday. You're going to have a bevy of guys that's going to start
Tez
going.
Walker, you gonna
No,
have him
Tez
too.
Walker is not going in the first round. He ain't going in the
No,
first
Ted
round.
Walker ain't going in the first round, Jalen. Nope,
He
nope,
will be
nope.
a third round pick.
We, we
I like
strategizing,
him.
Jalen. Now stay in the strategizing mode.
I
Now
like him, but he is not a first round pick.
I'm trying to get Q to come over to the side of well, these guys talking to a Xavier Legette. They are strategizing the strategy of trading back because they know he will be there at a certain number that they're not going to fall back to. There's a certain number that they said they're going to fall back to because they looking at a trade partner, y'all, that somebody has already contacted them. Somebody has already tickled their fancy to say, how about you come right here and I give you this and I give you that. Now, let's do something. You understand what I'm saying? There's somebody that wants to do something. So they're thinking, let's be realistic, set my board up. I'm not setting my board up for Troy Franklin. I'm not setting my board up for Xavier Worthy and this and that because they probably will not be there realistically for what the
Anyway,
Carolina Panthers are getting ready to do. If they go guard, then they go receiver after they trade with their potential trade partner. That's what I'm saying, Q. Now these guys are explosive that you're talking about. I love to have them,
Well, I
but
hear you, but I'm just thinking under the lines that yes, traditionally you build through the line. You go offense, you go defense, you build through the trenches. But you talking about desperate motherfuckers. So
okay.
when I'm talking about the Carolina Panthers, I'm talking from a point of desperation and oh shit, we gotta get a receiver. What are we gonna do? You get what I'm saying?
I'm
There's a
glad you said that.
difference. There's a difference on how
Now,
this
now,
shit is gonna be
no,
approached.
David Tepper,
no.
man.
Now y'all told me this is the new look Carolina Panthers. That's what they used to do. They used to be. Oh shit. That's what we used to. Now we got
Okay.
Demo. We got Canales. We got Demo and Canales who say we need dogs. We getting ready to revise a plan. They got a plan, Q. That's why I'm using the word strategy. Because to strategize, you have to have a plan.
Now, I don't know
We're
what
not
to
talking
think.
about, I just told you just a minute ago, this draft is not gonna look like last year's draft. Where they looking at each other, calling people, calling Steve Smith. We're not calling Steve Smith this year.
How the hell you know
We're not
Go,
that?
gonna call, we're not
go,
gonna call Steve Smith.
How the
You
hell do you
understand?
know
go.
that, Goat?
That's what y'all told me.
The fuck
This
you
is a
mean,
new look.
y'all? I ain't say nothing.
Cute.
Hey, hold the phone, hold the phone. Now I know good damn well. Hold up. Now y'all get ready to make me go, hey. Cause I sat right here doing that press conference when they announced Dan Morgan as GM and Dave Canales as the head coach.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
all the people got on here and said, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
So what did Q say when that shit went down? Go. I don't like it. I think it's some shit that really y'all need to take time to think about because he was right there this whole time when the shit went left. Also
Hey,
second knowledge to me, something seems fishy about this over positive motherfucker.
hey, you see what
I
Andrew
said that.
said? You see what Andrew said? Andrew just told me Carolina has a plan to relax. That's what I'm trying to
He,
tell you. That's what I'm
he
telling
said
you.
Canales has a plan. He said relax, go.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell him, Andrew. That's what I'm telling Q right now. Because Q saying that they getting ready to be like, what we gonna do? And then we see they got a plan.
Okay,
Andrew
all
telling you.
right,
That's
okay,
what I'm telling
all
you.
right.
That
I'll
everybody
tell
just
you this.
told me.
I'll tell you this. Since you think I'm wrong, if they go get a
Tell me.
receiver at 33, no. Your ass
I
cheeks
said
ain't getting
y'all.
tight
I
right
said
now.
y'all. No,
There
no,
ain't no
no. I
motherfucking
said
y'all.
y'all said.
Since
Every time
you
I say
telling
y'all said,
me
y'all said.
if these sons of bitches go pull a plug on a receiver at 33, let's put money on it then. Receiver or
I'm
guard?
thinking
Which one you think they
no.
want to do?
I, I'm thinking they're gonna do guard, and I'm thinking that they're gonna trade back. Now, because I keep telling you, they done talked to Legette 2 or 3 times at the combine. They may be enamored with him. Enamored.
I hate that word. I really do.
Xavier, man, like Legette
They
is
may be
good though.
enamored.
He's good.
What you say? What you say?
Yeah. Jalen just
What you
said he
say?
was good. Jalen just said he's good.
He is. He's
He's
good.
They have a plan.
serviceable.
But
So
Travis
so
Walker better though. To me, that's my opinion though. But to me, we could do better
okay.
than that though. We could do better than that. We could get
So
man. We don't
okay,
have to
okay,
get
young
Legette,
Jalen,
man.
young Jalen. There we is, young Jalen. I'm glad you opened your mouth, young Jalen. We can do better. We can do better. 33, Jalen, at 33, and a possible trade back. What are you looking at?
Get you a guard and a tight end, and
Huh?
then you
Okay.
get your receiver third round. I'm telling y'all, man,
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait
Tyree.
a
So
minute.
how?
You
Ho
say
ho
get
ho
a
ho ho.
guard and a tight end.
And a
They
tight end.
go first
How you
pick
gonna do
and
that?
second pick right there. I,
How you doing that? You picking it? You starting out in the second. If
I,
you in the
I
third,
I'm confusion.
how you
Trade
picking 3
back.
players? You ain't
Y'all
having 2
trade
players.
back.
Okay.
Trade
So you
back.
trading back.
Okay,
You
okay.
trading
Yep,
back.
trade back.
Trading back. Trading back to where? Where you trading back to?
Well, it don't matter where you
Ooh,
trade back
yeah.
to.
It just don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter,
Okay.
bro.
Okay. 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 Yeah, we ain't gonna go that deep. We ain't gonna go that deep
Yeah,
right now. We
ain't
ain't
no
gonna go
need
that
to go that deep. If
Okay,
he's
we ain't gonna
saying
go that deep.
trade back, and then you
Trade
try to
back.
pick up 2 guys so you can get extra pick. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
understand where you're going
You get
now.
you get an extra pick in the second, or you get an extra pick in the third. Probably with your
Extra
trade
pick
Uh,
back.
in the second.
You get an extra pick in the second for your okay. Okay.
if
Okay.
you
Yep.
All
going
right.
back, you
Okay.
better
So
try to see
y'all
how you can get that.
y'all hear that out there, right? So you train that 33, you have to get you an extra pick in the second, not top of the third, is what they saying. So strategizing, you want to look at these guys who gonna be there from a trade back in the second. Don't go too far so you can get that alignment. And
Yep.
then you have to find you a receiver that's still gonna be there somewhere around 45, 60 area. 45 to 60 area. Y'all remember them numbers now. The 45 to 60 area. That's why they're talking to Xavier Legette Q. He will be there around that time.
If you take Xavier Legette in the high second round, I might ride up and punch somebody in the face for that. Because to me,
You can get him third though. That's
thank
you.
you.
You could get
Know
him in
your
the third.
value. Know your value on these guys, man. Like Devontae Walker is going to be a third round receiver.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Uh, Xavier Legette is another third round
And another
receiver.
third round receiver. There you go.
You got guys like Troy Franklin, they first round potential, top of the second type of guys. They have potential to fall in the first handful of picks in the top of the second.
I'm
Yeah, just
telling
know
you,
your value.
they got the big boy got Xavier going anywhere from 56 to 64 Q. So that's top of the third. I mean, so somebody could reach.
We gonna
You
be the
said top of
motherfucker
the
that
third,
reach, Gold. We gonna pull this
bottom of
nigga.
the second.
All right, fine. You go get him. Bottom of the second, top of the
I'm
Like
I'm
second,
just
Xavier
third of
telling
the
you.
Legette is
second,
good,
fourth,
y'all.
fifth, and second. I don't give a goddamn what second pick you use on him. Go ahead.
Like
Uh,
so don't get me wrong, Q and go.
You
Xavier Legette is cool. You know, that's not a bad pick, but it's like the reach for him though. In the second, I don't know about that, man.
Well, we
It
just
gotta be
Please get
reached
your
it got
on a
guard
mother.
tight
We
end.
just reached on a motherfucker named Mango this year on the
All right,
second round
Q.
pick. A guy that should have been in the fucking third or the fourth round.
yeah,
A fucking
that was
reach.
a straight reach. That
Go.
was now
Y'all
now
A
look,
fucking
forgot
reach.
about
I'm saying
Mingo.
that was a straight
I'm
reach,
tired of
and y'all,
reaching on
I
players
just
in the
told
second
y'all
round.
that draft was a bust. The whole draft was a bust. I'm sorry. I'm
The
sorry. I'm
whole
sorry.
thing.
I'm sorry. The whole draft was a bust last year. I'm sorry. This cannot happen again. It can't. It cannot happen again, Q. Somebody got to do their due diligence out here to make sure that does not happen again. If that happens again, the Carolina Panthers are done for the next 5 to 8 years. Promise you.
Mingo.
well,
That's just real talk.
Mingo.
well, of all the receivers we could have got, we went and get the son of a bitch from Ole Miss because Matt Corral was on the team at the time, and I'm guessing somebody thought about, okay, well, if things don't work out, we can get a connection going from Mingo to Corral again.
Oh my God.
Well,
I hope that
Who
wasn't
was
the thought
that?
Corral,
process. Oh my God. I hope that wasn't the thought process.
he no he,
I
he
hope
no longer on the goddamn team because he an alcoholic.
I hope that
So
wasn't
put
it.
put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. The motherfucker is not around no more.
God. I hope that was not the thought process.
Another wasted pick. Another wasted pick. Hey, hey, what we looking
Oh,
for? Receivers. Don't got them. Well,
Yeah,
next
okay.
so
time
Ming
we'll look for them.
no, but Steve, yep, but Steve
Well,
Smith did say though, man, like with Mingo, you have to be patient with him though.
How
Like
patient
okay.
should you be
Let's
with a goddamn second round receiver? What the fuck? You
I'm just saying
know,
that's what he said. That's
who said that? Who said that?
Steve Smith himself said that. He said, give Mingo either next year or to year three.
And what that sound like to you?
He a bust, man.
It sounds like a fucking excuse that they making for this spread the napkin around this neck ass motherfucker we got here. Pamper
yeah,
him
got
and baby this son of a bitch is what we doing.
bus. Oh my God.
That's
Okay,
bad,
okay,
y'all.
fellas.
That's bad.
Y'all opinion on 33 and 65. The guys who should be right there, third round, top of the third, end of the second, this and that. Now we're dealing with 102 and 141. Now,
Oh
my
shoot.
guys in that area, I'm saying we should draft a
A running
Mason
back.
Smith. He is Mason Smith, defensive lineman out of LSU. Mr.
This the
Smith
third round
is
you talking about?
This is at the 102, the fourth round. This is the fourth round.
Oh,
If
fourth
he's there,
round.
y'all, this guy probably won't be here. You know what I'm saying? He projected to go somewhere between 90 and maybe slip down right there at that 102. Now, I'm
Mm.
just saying, this D lineman, Mr. Smith is 6'5, 306 pounds. He's that gap jumping, penetrating guy to go along with Derek Brown, who's taking on double teams. 21 years of age. Like I said, the big boy got him going anywhere from 81 to 105. He's the 11th defensive lineman coming off the board. Mason Smith out of LSU is one of my guys. And then a cornerback, if somebody's around there. I even take a safety at the 141. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted a ball hawker safety because the position of value is going to be there. They might try to get another guard or something like that. But I've
Oh
already
no.
got
Oh,
my me. I've
H
already
no.
got my guards. I've already got my guards. This is just mine now.
Well,
This is just my strategy because I've already got my guards. I got my guard at 33 after the trade back.
Yep.
So that's all I'm saying. So now,
I'm
what
gonna be
what would
real with
you
you,
guys?
go. I'm gonna be real with you. I would go, and this is me honestly. I would
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
go get
yeah.
Cedric
Strategize.
Van Pran at the second round pick. Third round pick, I go get Devontae Walker.
Yes, sir.
At
Yes, sir.
102, I would go and get Cade Stover, tight end from Ohio State, because I see that this guy is going to be the guy, the breakout tight end. If you put him in the right position, he is going to be this year's. What's the guy in at Detroit?
Or start with a P, y'all. If anybody know it in the chat, but fuck.
The tight end out of Detroit, and then the Buffalo got the other tight end that I kept going on and on and on about last year,
Dalton
which
Kincaid.
was Dalton
Dalton Kincaid,
Kincaid.
Kincaid. Put
But I'm
something other
talking
than
about the one for the Lions. Oh God, the fifth. They got him in the fifth
no.
round.
Yeah, it start with a put the Laporta,
Sam
Laporta, Laporta,
Laporta. Sam
Oh,
Laporta,
Laporta.
oh, Sam Laporta.
Laporta. I
Cade
know how to P
Stover
name. Laporta.
is
Yeah,
this
Laporta.
year's Sam Laporta. See, if you're gonna get a tight end
Check
this
out.
year out of the draft, you go Cade Stover, either Jaheim Bell or either Ben Sinnott. Those are going to be the three
But
top choices for the
are
Panthers.
those guys going to be there? That's the question. That's what I keep
Go, what
asking
the
y'all.
fuck you talking about? Is
When
they
it's
gonna be
gonna
there?
fall?
The
Are they
Go.
gonna
Did you
be
not?
there?
Did you not listen to anything I just said?
Look at the numbers. You strategizing. Are you
Go.
reaching?
At 102, they got this guy ranked 98th overall. Come on, you're right at the number where the value is. And then, like I say, if
Okay.
he's not there, I just list you. Uh, at in the third round, I just list you Stover. Fourth round, you can go and get either Ben Sinnott or either Jaheim Bell there, or you can go. One of those guys will also be available in the fifth round. Anywhere it go, you got value at the tight end position. Any way you want to look, you
Okay.
can't
That's
forget
all
about
I'm
the
asking.
running
I'm just
back
asking the
position.
question. I'm just asking the
If
question.
if one of them is not there, yeah, I hear you just asked the question. If one of them is not there, you go get Braylon Allen. You make sure you go get a fucking piece. I understand what you think we need. You want to win on both sides of the ball with the trenches, but I know these cats and the thirst and the hunger is always with these cats, and they gonna go and get what's best for the fucking team. And the best for the fucking team is putting points up on the board and not looking like a bust again this year. So I hate to tell you that. That's what they're gonna do in the passing league. They don't give a fuck how they protect this cat. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Hello? Y'all still
Yeah.
there?
Q,
Y'all
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
breathing?
Q, can
sir.
Q, can you
I
What's
give
hear
me
you.
going on
your
with
Q,
y'all?
Q, can you give me your list one more time? I want to follow that real quick. Go ahead.
What list you talking about? Just in
You,
general?
the 33. You doing what?
33. You can give me either Cedric Van Pran at
Hmm.
tackle, or you can go what's the other guy? It's Cedric Van Pran, or it's the guy shit from UConn that's going to be sitting there every mock draft. He always sitting. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But you go offensive guard right there.
Excuse me.
Next pick, you get Devontae Walker, or you get
Hmm.
any type of receiver that's going to be sitting right there. Roman Wilson is another guy that's going to be sitting right there at the top of the third, which he's a playmaker. Next, I will go and get potentially Cade Stover at 102 because Cade Stover is a beast. And if you don't like him, like I said, you can go and get Braylon Allen or one of those guys or any Brooks, the running back, or Benson. All those guys going to be available. You have your pick of who you can take right there at 102 if you don't want Stover. Then I fall back with the next pick. And if you get a running back, if you don't get tight end and running back is interchangeable. You can go either 102 and get it, or you can get the next pick and turn around and get the other one. So I mean, you can build a team right there. The rest of the picks to me is just garbage picks after that.
Yeah.
So
Be
what you
real.
mean by the garbage picks is that fifth round 165 and that 180 in the sixth?
They're very likely they're gonna be 3-year players if you taking those guys. Whoever you
Mm,
take, you don't take them expecting them to be impact players right now. They're going to be 3-year guys. So you better adjust yourself accordingly when you take that type of cat. And thank you,
yes.
Brooks. That's Christian Haynes, the Yukon, that interior guard that they got over there. That cat is a bona fide starter.
A
Like I said,
Haynes.
So,
A
so
Haynes.
I think I like your picks. Um, I think I would switch out Trez. I'm just not sold on him because he don't have enough tech. So I'm gonna go with Roman Wilson. Um, and then that 101, I think I would
102.
go. No, it says round four, pick 101. 33, 65, 101, 140, 164, 179.
they traded because it was 102 a second ago.
Yeah, 102, 141, 165, 180.
Oh shit, I don't know. Well, anyway, they must have got it wrong. Type wrong here. Okay, so 102, 101. And I would take that guard that you picked. I would switch out the wide receiver with Roman Wilson. With four, I would. I probably would try to go get that running back then. Uh, Braylon.
I want Braylon
Uh,
Allen so bad.
then round five, I'm gonna get Kamara. It'd be my other edge rusher on the other side of Burns. And then I'm gonna go get Benson out at 164 or what? What's that? 180? What is that? What's the fifth round pick number?
But see, Pop, that's what we saying. With the whole show was about the strategy. Like Roman Wilson won't be there at 102. That's what we trying. That's what we trying to say. We're not doing
No,
a mock draft.
65. I'm taking him at
Well,
65.
he's projected 53 to 55, and he's the 11th wide receiver.
So
So
I
he, he
guess I'm
might
taking
not
the
he,
best
he
wide
might not
receiver.
be there then.
The best wide receiver there is 65. Then that's what I'm taking. You ain't got no choice. You got to get a wide receiver. I mean, the first pick I'm going with is the guard.
That's why I was saying I would go get a guard. Like I said, any one of those guys, Christian Haynes, Cedric Van Pran, what's the guy from Michigan that's always sitting there?
JPJ.
Uh, hmm? Zenter.
Come on, JPJ.
Zenter.
Oh, Zenter. Yeah, Zenter's always there. Yep.
Zenter is who I'm talking about. He's going to be available right then, top of the second. Like I said, you can go get one of those guys, any one of those three at guard, then turn around, bounce back, get a receiver. I'm interchangeable, like I say, with the tight end or the running back position right there because you're going to need to address both of them. Your young quarterback has not had a threat at tight end his whole time, and that's the biggest thing for a quarterback is having a blanket, a type of guy that can get behind the defense and give him those clean
Mhm.
up garbage yards. He need them.
So that
So
102 has got to be a tight end.
No, we said running
102
back. Running back or tight end.
is interchangeable for me. Is interchangeable between running back and tight end. Right
Okay.
there in the fourth, close going to the fifth round, you can get any one of those guys, and they can be plug and play guys for you.
It's
Okay.
it,
That's
it's
that.
either edge, running back, or tight end for me at 101.
So right there at 102 and 141, y'all saying tight end and running back should be the position of value
I think
with
Yes.
so.
them two
Yeah.
fourth rounders.
Yep.
Okay. So therefore, y'all in the chat. Okay. So where we going at with this? Like I said, we
Taking my
strategizing where we going
time.
with this right here. 33 should be a trade back.
Yeah,
Find a
I
trade
agree.
partner. Don't fall no further back than 40 something,
Then 40 something.
45, something like that.
What about
Find you
47?
maybe Jalen, something like that. But
Yeah.
now you said this, Jalen. You the one that said this. Find you said you were gonna get a second rounder for that
Yep.
trade back. That's what y'all said.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, the best scenario to come out of that is that we're gonna trade back 33, get us an extra second, and we still got our 65 at the top of the third. So those positions was guards and wide
Yep.
receivers, y'all, between 33 and 65. Now, between 102 and 141 was running backs and tight ends, maybe edge rusher right there, positions of value. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what are we working with, y'all? 165 and 181. Q said garbage. Realistically, what are we doing?
Hmm. Dang.
Say that again. Go the last part. At what part?
165 and 181.
I'm
The
going.
fifth, top
I'm
of the
going.
fifth round.
I like that,
I'm,
Chris.
I'm going corner. I'm going corner. I have to. I have to go corner.
Corner, okay. That ain't man. Cause ain't no telling with J.C. Horn or Dante, y'all. It ain't no telling.
So y'all give
I'm
me
picking up a
at
safety. Me
165,
and the guys talked about that
not Reed.
earlier. But
Give me a guy.
I'm going corner. I don't think a Cam Hart going to be there, but that's who I'll be looking at. I'll be trying to get a Cam Hart. Um,
Damn
mm,
hard.
yeah, Cam Hart. Yeah, he's going to back. I don't think he's going to be there though.
I hear you, dropper.
Give me a guy.
Uh, who y'all got?
Dang, that's hard.
It's a lot of
Uh,
corners in there too, boy. It's like it was 80. It's 80 something corners just in the combine this year. It's a lot.
yeah.
What about your guy from Oregon? Q. What's his name? The Monty Wallace. What's his name? Doris Wallace. I can't think of his freaking name.
And in the chat, man,
Yeah.
why would y'all be taking at 165? 165 and 180. Top of the fifth, sixth round. What would y'all be looking for? Now these are what I'm saying is positions of value. Because
Yeah,
we
I'm going.
got to hit on this draft. That's the most important thing. This draft right here is so important. So important to hit on. We can't fumble another one. We can't do it. Can't afford it. Linebacker now. Don't forget about
Chris,
that.
Chris talking about Joe Milton. Chris, I'm not wasting on Joe Milton. Joe Milton,
Go at some point in time, you gonna have to give up on linebacker.
you know, ain't no good linebacker coming in that
Oh
fifth
no, hey,
round.
hey,
Joe,
hey. Don't forget about Brandon Smith, Q. Six round linebacker that we kept for about damn 2 years that everybody was
here
looking,
we go.
talking about was getting ready to be that dude.
Here
Now
we
you
go,
gonna tell
Q.
me top of the fifth round that we might
I'm
can't
just
find a
saying.
diamond in the
At
rough?
some point in time, you gonna have to give up on linebacker, bro. We've been calling for that shit for 6 years. I'm tired of every fucking mock draft. We need to get a linebacker. Let's get a linebacker.
So,
I
so,
want a
so,
linebacker.
so
Fuck it.
I need a.
They rolling with the niggas they got now. Go fuck it.
So, what linebacker has came out in the fifth round that has just turned out to be pretty damn good? I'm trying to think. I can't think of one.
I don't know.
That Peyton guy, Peyton Wilson. This nigga say
I'll
Luke
take.
Kuechly is
I'll
his
take Peyton
mentor.
Wilson,
Peyton Wilson get ready to go. Peyton Wilson get ready to go high.
but
They got
yeah,
him
he ain't
man
going in
scheduled
the
for
fifth round
mid
no more.
mid
He going second, third round. He ain't going that damn high.
and Peyton Wilson is getting ready. Peyton Wilson is now the second linebacker on the motherfucking book on the big board. Okay?
Go,
He's going second
go.
round.
Why in the fuck is we talking about linebackers when you know they ain't gonna get one this year?
I'm just telling y'all brought his name up, not me. I said
Q,
I said maybe a project linebacker.
Q. I don't think we're getting a
Give it
tight
up.
end this year.
Okay. Well, fuck it.
I, Q, don't act like
Fuck it.
that.
Fuck it.
My boy Q just throwing the towel. All right, whatever.
Yeah, well, cause I'm tired of these Carolina Panthers knowing what they need. They don't go get what the fuck they need. And
Oh,
then they're sitting right here, we can't get no separation. Why can't Bryce get the ball down the field? You got Ian Thomas, and you got what's the other motherfucker? Ian Thomas. What his name is? I can't think because I got concussions. What's his name? Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst.
I don't want to seem insensitive saying that. Okay, prayers out to him. Okay, whoopsie damn do.
y'all got to realize too. Guess what they gonna tell you, Q, in your argument today? That people have
I don't.
found
I don't give a
uh,
fuck. Go. I don't.
my man was a fifth rounder. You just talked about him. One of them guys, is fifth rounder, made rookie of the year. Got him in the fifth round. Think it was a tight end or something other somebody had got. He's a fifth rounder this year. Showed it
What they
out,
want
showed
to?
his ass.
What they want a cookie?
But
What the fuck they want?
got to realize what team he played on, quarterback play, line play, all the other stuff, running back play, all the stuff that he had to help him flourish. Carolina Panthers need help in every position, can be upgraded in every position this year. And you realistically talk about a fifth round guy that we get ready to pick to come in here and be a starter. I don't know
Go.
about that, y'all.
Go. We don't have the depth to be able to afford a fifth round pick to come in and start. We can't afford it. Nobody on this team can afford outside them top 3 rounds, which is second, third, and you're gonna have to try to pencil in a fourth rounder. Everybody else is gonna have to be rotational guys. Because you got no depth. Unless they go buy everybody out of free agency and that's gonna take all the money.
That's a whole nother show right there. Free agency. That's
I'm just
another
saying.
show. We're gonna
I'm
be
just saying, you
strategizing for free agency.
forgot we got 21 motherfuckers on the unrestricted free agent market. And we
Yes,
got
sir.
8 restricted free agents. And then on top of it, like I said, the entire defense is under waivers. Y'all keep forgetting. Everybody on the defense gonna be gone. Everybody but Derek Brown and JC Horn. Everybody else
Yes, sir.
gone. Out of 21 cats, 17 of them is gonna be defensive players. That's why I said for the first time, as Xavier Everett was going to have his choice in building his defense the way he wants.
I said, can
But Q, is
Well,
Evero even gonna get a chance to build his defense with these limited picks? They
I
might just
don't
do
know,
him
Pop.
dirty and say, "Hey, you know what? You just gonna get the undrafted free agents. Work with that."
Well, if they
Nah,
give him the undrafted mark and they say, hey, we'll give you 2 free agents of your choice, long as you stay up under this dollar amount, I think he can work with that. He's the type of cat I got
I like
faith
what
in
you
him
did
to
there. I
do
I
it.
don't know,
what
man.
you did there.
Yeah, you give him a certain dollar amount of free agency and you say, hey, the rest of them will let you make it up in undrafteds. He'll be able to get some lemons and make lemonade with that.
man. Now see, damn Q. When you just said lemons and make lemonade.
I mean,
Lemons and make lemonade. Listen to
that's what they
what you
do
just
to.
said.
That's what they do for Jero Evero, though. Come on, man. You talking about a cat that got Troy Hill from the dead? We were marching to Zion with this cat career, and he resurged. He had a resurgence here in Carolina under Evero. A
But
Butte.
look,
Mm-hmm.
no, I ain't gonna make that statement because I was just getting ready to say if certain guys wouldn't have got hurt, half of them wouldn't even been on the field. Been half of them guys
Well,
wouldn't even been on the field.
them boys was
I ain't gonna
on the
I
field
ain't even
in the
going that
first
far.
place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Them guys was
I ain't,
well. Hold on, I'm gonna get my statement out. Them guys was
yeah.
in the on the field in the first place because C.J. Henderson's ass was such a
Mm.
liability. I think everybody forgot about him. Mister,
They did.
I'm on my 5th year option. He cost us 3-4 games last year off of
They
just
did.
pass interferences all game. He was getting beat and toasted.
Damn, boy, I tell you. Y'all, guys, through pick 30 through 33 through 181. Using a trade, not a mock draft, but just a strategy now. Because I'm saying, I'm keeping saying, know the guys who you're thinking about picking. Just don't pick talking about I like to have this guy. Hell, I like to have a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? In this draft. But I can't just say, oh, I love to have Troy Franklin. You know what I'm saying? And I know Troy Franklin probably ain't gonna go there. I don't think Troy Franklin will make it past Kansas City, Baltimore, or any of them guys right there. Because
You
his skill set fits those teams.
go. You got to
Don't see
remember.
it.
I understand you don't see it, but you got to also understand. Look, teams are going to draft on their need. Go.
Yeah.
There's a there's a list of wide receivers because, like I tell you, after Malik Neighbors, Roman Dunze, Brian Thomas, Keon Coleman, like I tell you, Lad McConkey is going to be sitting there too. People forget about him. You got Xavier
Realistic.
Worthy,
That's realistic.
Adonai Mitchell. Like I say, Jalen Polk, wide receiver from Washington, Roman Wilson. All these guys are very serviceable guys.
When you say Lad McConkey, people say, Lad McConkey? You know what I'm saying? Like Lad McConkey, ew. You know what I'm saying? That boy put up numbers. He put up numbers. But I guess he's not that sexy look wide receiver they looking for. I don't know. He's not a reach, and realistically, he could be there.
He's gonna be there. So hell, you talking about gold? Who the fuck is Lad McConkey? Come on, man. Him, like I just said, Jalen Polk for Washington. You just
You,
seen him
hey,
in the
where, Q,
national championship.
where's your mic?
Oh shit, I had it up. You just
Yeah,
seen Jalen Polk. You just seen Jalen Polk was in the national championship going up against Michigan. That's why I say some of these guys you're gonna have to give them a chance. They may not have screaming numbers, but they can't be a number one. Jalen Polk can be a number one. He's a guy. He got numbers, bro.
yeah. A lot of these guys have numbers. A lot of these guys are the guys that's going to come in here and actually work. They work ethic because they got championship DNA. Q. Do not forget that. Those guys are winners. They got championship DNA. They got work ethic.
What's
They
that?
know how to win. They used to
What?
winning.
What's that? What's winning? What's championship DNA?
Uh,
What the fuck is that?
oh my God! No, don't do it. I'm not going there. I'm not going. I'm trying to stay
What are
positive.
you talking
Trying
about?
to stay on a
What the hell is you talking about?
these players. These players that's coming off these championship teams, the Lad McConkleys, the what's his name for Washington, championship DNA, man. That's what I'm talking about. Getting the
Well,
cream of the
guess what?
crop.
Well, guess what, Goat? I hate to be the bear of bad news, but that shit don't live here.
Oh, here you go.
Down.
Yes,
Here
sir.
you go. Here you go. Y'all, you
You say
have to achieve
championship
and
DNA.
believe.
Achieve and believe. I know your black ass lips ain't come together to say no shit like that.
Achieve and
Of
believe.
all the
Championship DNA.
motherfuckers on this side of God's green earth, you open your black ass
Guys,
mouth up to say that.
guys sat here and told me that Dan Morgan was going to be the answer. That Dave Canales was
Who,
going to be the
who the
answer
fuck
to that.
told you that?
Dave Canales' offense, you told me that they have a plan. So now I'm believing.
Twitter.
I'm
This nigga talking
believing
outside of his ass tonight.
It's
I don't know who
Twitter.
that
It's
told him that.
Twitter. It's
these
Who
Twitter.
guys
told him
are
that?
going to formulate a plan to get us championship DNA through the door.
Okay, here we
And
go with this shit here. These niggas
form a
trying to
plan.
formulate a plan not to get fucking fired in the first year. That's what the plan they
Formulate a
got.
plan.
Hell, you talk about.
You told me that Dan Canales helped Russell.
I
You
ain't tell
said he
you
helped
shit.
Gino. You
I
said he
told
helped
you
Breaker.
we don't know what his impact was with those
So
particular players.
therefore, I'm believing that he's gonna help Bryce.
Don't be a
That he's
jackass.
gonna take Bryce Young to the pinnacle
Come on, man. Cut
of
this shit out. Stop this
in the
shit.
NFL.
You don't believe that. You don't believe that. You don't
Okay?
believe that not one bit.
So now our quarterback position is solidified with number 9.
I know your lips burning from saying that.
Now
I
go
know
out.
it.
Now go out there and get me a weapon
Get
or
the
two
fuck out of here.
and an offensive lineman. They're gonna formulate a plan, Dan Morgan and Canales, to get us these championship DNA players out here to come out of these colleges this year. Because this is a
Mhm.
talented draft.
Mhm. Mhm. Go.
Link
I
is
think you
chat
need to.
for
You
anybody that
need to.
want to come on.
You need to rest from the press conferences, bro. I think that's what's going on right now.
That's
You're
what
on
y'all
system
told me.
overload.
So y'all
Who the
lying?
fuck is y'all? Who is
So
y'all?
are
Twitter.
y'all lying to me?
The fuck this plural shit keep coming out your mouth
I,
from?
I've talked to people in the chat. I've talked to people all over the football atmosphere,
Okay.
and they have
Okay.
told don't talk about Bryce like that. Don't talk about Canales like that. He is a young
You see what
offensive man.
Cudju say?
Debo,
You see what KJ say?
what's that?
Your black ass lips over there burning saying shit like this.
KJ the
We
Great,
know it.
they have told me that Demo is gonna change everything. Now that Tillis is here
Yeah.
to get these contracts and everything together,
Yeah. Who told you that?
everything's gonna fall in place.
Who told you that?
We got
Rachel?
$30 million, and they get ready to restructure everybody, and we're gonna have
Come
some
on.
more money. That's what I've been told.
Come on, go.
When
Come
I
on,
was
go.
telling people this, that, the third, now go get out now. You don't know. Yeah, leave it alone. Now I tell y'all this, and that I can't win. What you want me to do?
I don't want you to say that. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think so, Cole. I don't think so, Cole.
Jesus. So you don't believe in
Nah,
Canales?
I believe in
You don't
my
believe
two
in Dan
nuts.
Morgan?
I believe in my two boys, which is in between my legs. That's all the fuck I believe in.
You don't believe in Tillis? Now they sat there right there
Yes,
that
sir.
Thursday.
Yes, sir.
That Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Drinking water right there. Blue suit on. Dan Morgan had a blue suit on. Canales had some
I
blue shit
don't give a
on.
damn what the fuck he had on, go. I don't give a flying fuck.
And
I
them
don't give a
boys
damn
laid
if
out
the bitch was
playing.
sitting up in a tuxedo. I don't give a damn. Oh god. Yeah, you gotta cut that shit out, go. Stop it. Stop it.
They laid out a
Stop it.
plan. And now you said, hell, they were just right up there at the combine and spoke earlier this week. And what they tell you? They get they got a plan.
And what I told you before, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about their plan. I got my own
Dan,
plan.
Dan Morgan told you. He talked to Icky. He's still working out stuff with Brian Burns. He definitely wants to sign Frankie. He got
Yeah,
a plan.
Derek Brown and Frankie gonna be here. That nigga Burns he one step out in the casket right now. He
Yeah,
casket sharp.
he gone. Cause it make it
So now,
sound like
now,
he
now,
gone.
now okay. So now you
Yeah,
telling me if he
that nigga
gone,
casket
what the
sharp.
plan is? How can you have a plan with him being gone?
Don't ask me, motherfucker. I ain't the one who say I'm gonna get rid
DJ
of him.
Johnson is gonna be the
What's the
answer.
plan with no edge? What's the plan with no edge rusher?
DJ
You got
Johnson.
edge rusher. You got
Uh,
edge rushers.
Jalen,
You got
you think I'm gonna have
YGM. You.
Jalen? I'm gonna come across this YouTube, Jalen, and put you in a headlock. I'm gonna come slam across this YouTube. If you say DJ Johnson,
Oh
come
my
slam across.
god.
They got a plan, and the plan ain't no damn DJ Johnson, Jalen. It ain't no
Go,
DJ Johnson.
go, go. You gotta accept it. Don't fight the feeling. End of the day, they're going young. They're gonna go YGM, Marquise Hayes.
The
Oh
Marquise
my God, y'all
Hayes.
look, y'all that is not a look. Blake said they got to play in 3 games. Talk about Marquise Haynes. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, what I just told you, Demo sat there and told me he had a plan. Can't none of them guys be in his plan. There's no way. No way. They got a franchise tag burn, potential trade maybe week 8, or just tell him if he believe in them, they believe in him. Take the tag, and when we get more money, just give me some time. I straighten things out with you next year. Brian Burns probably ride with that. He's a team guy. He probably gonna
it,
ride with that.
it, you say he a team guy?
He's a team guy.
If he's
He's
such
a
a
good
team guy, why he ain't take that $24 million when they offered it to him?
well.
Yeah, team guy.
At that point, he was listening to his agent, and what they was telling him was that the market Q was dictating it.
So in other words, he's a team Burns guy.
27 to 30 million. They got a plan, y'all.
Yeah,
Just watch it. Keep the faith.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you like this right here. I'm gonna keep the two nuts I got because I got more faith in my own sacks than these two motherfuckers, man. Y'all better tighten y'all hearts up because these bitches about to break some hearts around here.
Man,
Yeah, well,
I
I
swear,
gotta see it.
bro. If we don't trade down, yeah, bro, like this draft over. Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's over.
I guess what, Jalen? You only got two real picks in this draft, maybe three
That's
if you can
true.
finesse that fourth. Because you got a second round, you got a third round, and you got a fourth round. The next pick, close. The other fourth round is so close to the fifth. You better know what the fuck you're doing when you pick that one. And that fifth
Yeah.
round pick, boy, you just see the fifth round pick dancing and gyrating with his punk ass mama and daddy.
Mm.
You see what that looked like on the field. Run right by him for a touchdown. So I'm just telling you, y'all better tighten y'all adjustments.
Well, that's why I come on here to basically keep the Panther Nation from wavering and try to tell these guys about position of value. Position of value. That's all we gotta do, Q. Once we have a plan and we start to execute this plan and they start to picking position of value, it's on and popping, bro.
I hear you, Anime Bullock. God damn, you a bad motherfucker tonight.
I want
It's
better
on
than
that's all it takes. But we could take, y'all think about it. It's our time. We can get us a fifth rounder that's gonna pop. We can hit on all both of them fourth rounders. We could.
You mean if
All
me and
both.
you pick it? You mean if me or you pick it?
No. Demo, y'all told me that Demo and
There you
Canales
go
is
with
gonna
that
be.
fucking y'all shit again.
that.
That's what I was told now.
I didn't tell you about that
Y'all
plural.
told me that Demo and Canales was gonna work around Temple and strategize and go make things happen. That's what I was told.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Now that's what I was told.
I don't know what you heard about me. You can't get a dollar out of me.
That's what they said. They used to couldn't get a dollar out of it. Now they got Tillis. They got Tillis to get that dollar out of everybody. We gonna get that dollar. Cause y'all told me that Tillis was a cap expert,
Boy, this nigga
aficionado,
speaking French all goddamn night with this wee
aficionado,
shit. Wee
a
wee.
cap god. He can take a pen and spin that motherfucker around, and the ink won't fall before it dry, and slide to the side, and this and that, and flip that
Mm,
paper around,
yeah.
and we got $100 million.
He
Voila.
walks on water is what you trying to tell me. Okay, I got you.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, yeah. He
He's a
walks
cap
on
guy.
water. The last cat they said around here that walked on water, yeah, I think he drowned in the water last season. So I don't know if that's what you want to do.
I don't, they said
All these
Tillis. They said Tillis.
expectations.
They said Tillis take that pen, Q,
Uh huh.
and they said the pen is sharper than the sword.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of that?
I heard a person or two say
Say
that one.
say Tillis can take that pen, bruh, and just go to work on that salary cap.
I hear you.
That, that ain't me talking.
It's gullible talk, but I hear you. I hear you, Drought.
That's the people.
Gullible. That means I can tell you anything. I got a bridge in Brooklyn. I'll sell you. How about I sell you the Atlantic Ocean? Let me see if you buy that from me. Since you
If you
buying this
tell
shit here.
if you tell me something about Tillis, Demo, and Canales, I'm gonna believe it.
Okay, well, let me tell you something about the Pilgrims who came over here and landed on Plymouth Rock. Since y'all motherfucker want to believe anything around here,
I'm gonna
Oh
let
believe
me
it.
come
my.
tell y'all.
Oh my.
Since
No,
y'all
they
want to
got a
believe
plan.
shit, okay, all right, that's what we doing now. Smartest son of a bitch we ever met. Okay,
You should, who told you that?
that,
That Christopher
that,
Columbus was the smartest son of a bitch
that
you ever
Dan
met.
Morgan and Canales and all them boys told me that, man. Yeah, yeah, that's that's
Well, it
that's
must
that's where we going with it.
well it must be true.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, man. Look, it's one of them things right here, man. You know, I'm just gonna let it be great. Shout out to everybody in the chat tonight, Friday nights.
Sir,
We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Y'all
Hit the
already know what time
corner.
it is, man. Hit the
y'all already
quad.
know what time.
Boy, Jalen, what the hell wrong with you?
What? What
Tell me
happened?
something. Damn, hit the quad. You.
Die by the sword, win by the sword. That's right, Blake.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, man, y'all get set up. Y'all give me some last words there, Q,
Yes, sir.
and we're gonna be out.
All day long, y'all already know the pen is
Mm,
mightier than the sword. That's my
yes, sir.
words for the day. I need y'all to take time and really look into what's being said like that because it's going to change your life. The pen is mightier than the sword.
Jalen, talk to me.
Man, last word would be, man, don't listen to nobody on the media. You know about the draft. Please, Teppa, don't listen to the media.
No,
Please,
we ain't talking about
please.
Tepper, man. Dan Mo can't work around Tepper. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't they tell you that? You ain't listening, Jalen. You got to pay attention.
But Dan Morgan, though, I mean, if Teppa say something to Dan Morgan, though, I'm pretty sure Dan Morgan finna do it, though.
Nope, it's a new day. They told me.
He sit in the back. He sit in the
Yeah,
back, man.
yeah, he said that. He said, "I'm gonna fall back. I'm in the back." You seen it? You seen the press conference, Jalen? You seen it?
Yeah.
You seen it? All
Yeah,
these
well,
cats around here were, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, hey, get on the train. Get on board.
Man called
Go
Tepper
ahead,
the
you bet.
boogeyman.
Hey, look at him, y'all. Black Cat after dark, man. Thursday night, 6:30. I'm gonna give you the kickoff start inaugural broadcast. Members only. Become a member. If you ain't a member, man, you get ready to miss something. This thing get ready to be the hottest thing on YouTube. It's gonna be raw. It's gonna be stanking.
Y'all better get here, cause he be hyping this motherfucker up. Please get there. Become a member so
Panthers,
you can see it.
become a member. You ain't gonna get it nowhere else. Become a member. Join us. 6:30 Thursday. We're gonna announce that, like I said, the kickoff is coming soon. And then I'm gonna announce my co-hosts. They're getting ready. The boy ready to hit YouTube like damn. Ali hit Frazier.
Pop, pop, pop.
So the papa. We get ready to get up out here.
Yes, sir. All
And
right.
you know, I don't know, man. Believe in Demo, y'all.